So I got a question here for those of you who are in the know and know more about this wiring and battery house wiring than I do. I was reading up on the AGM battery that I just got, and just like all the batteries, it says not to overcharge it, which has me concerned because my current system just has a wire that goes from the house battery, which is charged by the alternator. So the house battery gets charged by the alternator. My wiring goes up to the house battery to pull power from the house battery to charge my my battery system for the house system. In theory, okay, the vehicle battery should not be overcharged either. So there must be some kind of safeguards for the alternator to not charge the battery when the battery is full, right? Otherwise, when you're driving and you're generating electricity using the alternator, and the alternator charges up the vehicle battery, when it's at maximum capacity, it'll overcharge and can explode or stop working. At least that's what I would think. You would think that if the vehicle battery overcharges, it should shut off. And I'm pretty sure they would put that in, otherwise the vehicle battery won't last very long because the alternator is always on when the car's on. So by pulling the power from there, you're charging your house battery from the vehicle battery. And that should give it some safeguards. At least that's a theory, right? What I'm afraid of is that if it doesn't auto shut off when the battery is fully charged, then my house battery, which I just got, this AGM battery, which was, I mean, I got a good deal on it, but to me, you know, even $60 is still not cheap. I would be in a situation where I could overcharge it and destroy the battery before I even, you know, have it, because typically, like right now, I don't have it hooked up, but like right now I have my current house system on charge mode while I'm driving because I'm generating electricity. So if somebody out there who knows for sure, don't just give me theories, but you know, you really understand how this all works, if you could write a message or something, let me know. I'll feel a lot better. But my gut feeling says that if I'm going through the vehicle battery to charge my house battery, then the vehicle battery will not overcharge my house battery, because the vehicle battery should not be overcharging, because the alternator should not be providing a charge when it's full. And I'm pretty sure they would have built that in, because you can't have a vehicle battery overcharging and blowing up. So let me know if you know, and then that way my mind can rest a little bit, because I'm a little bit nervous right now hooking it up and thinking I might need to purchase a charge controller as well. As you can see, I've got everything all ripped apart right now. I've removed the old battery, the old 12-volt regular lead-acid battery, and I put in this AGM 12-volt battery that I just purchased from Harbor Freight. This is the power pack, which was acting as my house battery. So for now, I'm just going to hook up the... I'm not going to bother screwing things in yet. I'll put the new end cap in and do it right later. But for now, I'm going to hook up my my clippers there, my connectors, to the new house battery. I can see I have room for 2 of them. I could put another one here later if I decide to upgrade from 35 amp hours to 70 amp hours. So for now, I'm just going to hook everything up, and I'm going to hook up my cable here from the inverter, red to red and black to black, to get the system charging up. And hopefully my house battery will be hooked up and working, and that the safeguard that I'm planning on using, which is the charging the system from the vehicle battery, will work, that it won't overcharge my house battery and destroy it. Alright, I've assembled everything nice and pretty again. I've totally disconnected the jumper system now. You can see it's not hooked up to anything. The battery on the jumper system shot. I'm going to have to buy another one, and I think I can pick one up with shipping for about $35. I'm debating whether or not to spend the money on it, but I probably will get it for $35, so I'll have a working jump starter for emergency, or emergency battery if I need it. The system right now, the switch has been thrown off, so it's not connected, but just wanted to show that you can see that my phone is charging right now off the house battery, which is the little AGM battery that we just installed, the 35 amp hour one. So if the vehicle was shut off right now, which it could be, the system will charge my phone again, so I can have the phone stay charged. Right now I've unplugged the rice cooker, so there's no power being pulled at all. The battery, the house battery, has 12.8. So it's showing 12.8 on the AGM battery, which is my new house battery. So that's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the switch and see if that figure goes up. So, pardon the mess here. We're going to connect the two systems right here. See that little switch? I'm going to flip it up. And what that should do is connect my house battery to the vehicle battery there under the hood. And you can see the voltage jumps up to 13.3, 13.4, because right now it's receiving a charge. So right now the system is charging back up from the vehicle battery and the alternator. And I continue to charge here. So I'm just going to let this stay on and run a bit. And then I'll shut it off here later and see what kind of charge it has, charge reading. So it came with a charge on it already. It was reading 12.8. I'm not sure what the normal reading on this thing is. I'm going to try to charge up. Let's see if it tells you on here. I'm looking at the box right here to see what it says. It doesn't say anything what the charge should be on it. So it's a nice little battery. Well, we'll see how nice it is, how long it lasts here. But so right now the system is charging up. It's reading 13.6, 13.5, with the alternator pulling power into the house battery.